By this point, most people are probably familiar with the whole Logan Paul situation that is currently going on. If you are not, then I will recommend that you watch the 3-part series that was put out by CryptoZoo where he goes over the whole situation. It was already covered in a previous video, but Logan Paul decided to start a brand new crypto venture. And no, we are not talking about Dink Doink here.
Dink doink, you're my favorite coin. Want you to dink on my face, take a doink on my chest, yeah.
Paul, along with his assistant Jeff, a person called Eddie Ibanez, and another online personality called the Crypto King. Together, this group of people thought that it would be a good idea to start CryptoZoo, and pretty much from the start it was clear that they were only interested in making money. Logan Paul referred to it as a game, and how it works is, you buy an egg and then you can hatch it and even evolve it, but at the end of the day, it is just stock photos of animals fused together. For those who might not have watched the CryptoZoo series, which again is highly recommended, how this works is Paul and his group of people decided to create this CryptoZoo. When you create crypto, you as the founder can open it up early and buy a bunch of coins yourself. So Paul, along with his friends who created this crypto, started to buy out coins 3 weeks before they started promoting it to their audience. You as the owner have bought up all of your coins at pretty much pre-market value, and you start to promote them. Paul then promotes it on his show and social media, and once your audience starts to buy as well, the price goes up. And as the price goes up, the value of your coins that you bought in pretty much pre-market conditions also shoots up massively. Once that has happened, you then have the option to start selling off your coins privately without anyone knowing, and make millions of them, leaving your fan base with the cost. That is how this thing works, and that is what they were planning on doing, but there is no honor or loyalty amongst thieves, so it was not too long before this group of scammers decided to turn on each other and tried to steal from each other, and as a result, this whole project fell through even faster. With that out of the way, we do also need to talk about the aftermath, because this whole situation is still unfolding. Yesterday I covered the first response from Logan Paul as well as CryptoZoo's reaction to it, but even more back and forth has now happened. Logan Paul on Twitter said, "I invited CryptoZoo and Impulsive, and the official invitation reads, 'Hey, I'd love to extend the offer for you to come on Impulsive in person to discuss CryptoZoo. Of course, we'll cover all flights and accommodations. Look forward to hearing back.' Personally, I would not consider taking this offer if I was CryptoZoo. First and foremost, this conversation should not be happening on any platform that Logan Paul owns. He has made enough money from this whole situation and does not deserve to use his victims in order to just further promote his show and profit even more from this whole situation. Furthermore, I do not know what possible defense he would probably have here. It is very clear that Logan never intended to come out with anything. He wanted to just sweep this whole thing under the rug and is only now choosing to respond because of the series that CryptoZoo did and also the massive amount of backlash he is receiving online. Going on Logan Paul's show and allowing him to control the narrative with his people, his audience, and most importantly his editors that can make the footage look however they want it to is not a very good idea. Luckily CryptoZoo is not stupid and did respond to this by saying, "Logan invited me on his show but didn't include the email 24 hours before this where I invited him first onto my show, along with Eddie, Crypto King, and Jeff. I'm happy to fly Logan down or livestream it, but I'm not flying to his CryptoZoo tax haven on New Year." He also said in the email itself, "It makes me sad to see you try to discredit my work given how many times I've reached out in good faith. Nevertheless, once again, I want to invite you to tell your side of the story on my platform. If you have nothing to hide, this should be a no-brainer. We can chat about everything CryptoZoo. I would extend the same invitation to Eddie, Jeff, and Crypto King as well. All that matters is the truth, the victims, and making things right for the single mothers, fathers, and kids who invested millions. I can even put you in contact with them if you'd like. I think they deserve to hear this stuff straight from you. If we livestream it, I will donate 100% to the CryptoZoo victims, and if we have any leftover, I will give it to Dink Doink holders." At this point, it is very unclear what is going to happen here. I do hope that this conversation happens, but it is probably going to be better for everyone if it is a one-on-one conversation and also on CryptoZoo's platform. Allowing Logan Paul and his editors to control the narrative is not a very good idea. Logan Paul for his part did previously say that this is a complicated situation, and that there are many bad actors involved within this project that made it fail, but at the end of the day, Logan was the leader, the person who started all of this, so it is his responsibility to make sure that he hires the correct people for the job. He is the person who decided on the team, so now he is the person who needs to take ownership. Unfortunately, in cases like this, victims will most likely not get their money back. You can argue that these people willingly decided to invest, and with every investment, you stand a chance of losing money, and although that would be valid to say, in this case, it was not a straightforward investment that did not work out. It was a group of people behind the scenes who presented an investment opportunity, then misled the audience and took their money. That is not an investment gone wrong, that is a scam. If I take my money, go to a casino and gamble it away, I lost and it is what it is. If you climbed through my house window and stole my money from my closet, then there is another word for it even if I hid it in a stupid and easy to find place. In this case, money was not lost, it was taken, and people should be held accountable for doing these types of things. People always assume that it is only stupid people who get caught up in things like this, but it is also desperate people, poor people, and uneducated people. Irrespective of what your opinion is on people who lose money on crypto, they still deserve to play on an equal playing field, and when there are greedy people behind the scenes staking the deck, then those people should be held accountable.